yesterday, they dropped some photos from filming of Todd Phillips' upcoming Joker movie starring Joaquin Phoenix as the man himself, the Joker, Batman's arch nemesis. And they look pretty good. I'm just going to get right into them real quick. But here he is, the Joker, I think, before the Joker becomes the Joker. Because this is an origin movie, by the way, in case you've missed the news. But I'll bet you've been following it or heard of it. There he is, arguing or having a tense confrontation with a clown, and there's like a small carousel replica in the background. I think that's supposed to be an actual carousel, a small one. More of the argument or the confrontation or whatever with the clown. There he is. Circus act. He approached a clown and was seen pulling off his red nose. That's the caption. What did the caption for the last picture say? The 43-year-old actor, that's I guess how old Joaquin Phoenix is, looked like he lost weight for the titular role as he stood in a scene in NYC which saw him encounter a clown. And the first picture I did, Joaquin Phoenix was spotted for the first time as the Joker as filming started for the forthcoming movie of the same name. Okay, here we go. Here's the fourth picture in this 9-part series. The exchange between him and the clown was the first time Joaquin has been seen in character as filming started. 5 of 9. Not laughing now. Joaquin walks away whilst puffing on a cigarette. Oh, and let's look at this picture. This is the one, I think this is the only picture where you can see the actual camera they're using to film the scene with. We see graffiti in the background, an old-style car, a sedan behind the clown. So I guess this takes place, as they said, I think earlier reports said this movie took place in the 80s. And that's definitely an 80s-style car. Or maybe a car from before the 80s, because in the 80s, classic cars would have been, 60s, 70s, and earlier. And that definitely looks like, a car from one of those periods. But people could still drive a car like that today, too, so. This is a wide shot, far away shot, and you can see in the background Amusement Mile, which is a very famous, amusement park in Batman stories that the Joker's associated with. That's often been his home base, and a lot of other stuff has gone on there. I think that's where the famous Killing Joke storyline happened. That portion of it. I read the Killing Joke. I don't remember. I think Amusement Mile was the name of the the park that the end of that storyline played out in. Joaquin looked to be perfecting the Joker's maniacal laugh as he walked the back streets of Harlem, which were posing as Gotham City in the 1980s. That sentence was worded strangely, which tripped me up. Yeah, won't that be interesting to hear what Joaquin Phoenix's Joker laugh sounds like? It'll be hard to follow up like Heath Ledger from, the Christopher Nolan movies, because his performance as the Joker was so iconic and, great. But Joaquin Phoenix is a very good actor, so if anybody can follow that up with something unique, but also, can follow in those footsteps, it would be him. 7 of 9. No affiliation with Star Trek, haha. But anyways, here we see Joaquin Phoenix as the Joker before he becomes the Joker, walking out of something called Ha Ha's Talent Grooming or Booking. That's what's on the door in the background behind him. I don't know if you can make that out. So I guess they're going with him. One of the Joker's origins is that he was a failed comedian before he became the Joker, or a troubled comedian. So maybe they're going for that origin here, or a version of it. Joker as comedian who doesn't work out. I mean, we all know what happens to him. Caption: with trash piled up in the background, Joaquin is seen holding a brown paper carrier bag. Oh, and this is like a photo manip of someone took a picture of Joaquin Phoenix and, colored it to make him look like the actual Joker. This is not, I'm sure, from the actual movie. Joker will premiere in October 2019, and the 3-time Oscar nominee, Joaquin Phoenix, has some big shoes to fill, following fan-adored interpretations of Batman's arch nemesis from Heath Ledger and Jack Nicholson, among others. Oh yes, Jack Nicholson did a great job too in the old Tim Burton Batman movies. You notice how I did not mention Jared Leto. That's not on purpose. I'm remembering him now. Jared Leto played Joker in Suicide Squad, and a lot of people, well, his performance was divisive. There are a lot of people who didn't like it, but a lot of people, he had fans who did like it and wish they could have seen more of him in Suicide Squad. And, you know, Jared Leto, I think, didn't really have enough time in Suicide Squad to make an impression, so, you know, who knows if he'll ever get that now that they have this Joker. I know that there are rumors that Warner Brothers is supposed to be developing 2 Joker movies, but I think ultimately they're only going to wind up doing 1. And it looks like it's this one. And there was another photo of him. The director, Todd Phillips, showed some pictures of... He showed a big, high-res, close-up picture of Joaquin Phoenix on Instagram. There we go. Here we go. This is, well, of course, it was on Instagram, but they also put it on Twitter. And yeah, he does look very, you know... I guess he looks like a man who would be 43 in this picture, although I'm thinking he might look a bit older than 43 here. I don't know if that's because that's what Joaquin Phoenix looks like, or they tried to make him up, his face, to look older than that. You know, and his hair, you know, he's got the longish hair. Longish for a man. But yeah, this is a pretty good photo. Very deep, I like it. So how do you feel? Do these pictures make you more excited or less? How were you feeling about this movie before? And how are you feeling about it now? From what I've seen online, the response to these photos have mostly been pretty good. I mean, I think people were already, when they actually saw that Warner Bros. Was going ahead with this movie, a lot of people were pretty, like, you know, curious or positive about it. Because there's top-level talent approach to it. So, you know, we'll see. I am cautiously optimistic. I mean, I know they aren't going to try. I know they purposely want to make a good movie. So, you know, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like it on YouTube and subscribe to the channel because I appreciate your viewership, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.